Hey guys, welcome. I'll be in a second. A little late to starting the stream. Getting things set up.
Up into the sky, I can see a beam of light. We could feel lost with the machines. Hold on to me.
Hey, what's going on, guys? JT and Maz, I see you here. Sorry for a little bit of confusion at the start. We're still dealing with cap card issues, but the Switch cap card having issues for the first, 10 minutes of the stream is normal. Yeah. Sorry about, being... I mean, I guess I'm not super late. It felt like I was later than I was just because of how crazy out of, unplanned things got there for a second. Also... I knew I forgot something. Who's that mystery person? It's actually my twin. He helps set up the streams. But yeah, how you guys doing today? This is usually stuff I have set up 15-20 minutes before the stream. And the starting soon screen's basically just confirming everything's working and filling up a glass of water. Not today. Today I'm having all kinds of weird technical things going on. They're usually done by now. Come on now, come on. Yes! It doesn't show it for you yet, but that's because this thing's so dumb. And deactivate, activate. Oh no, I moved this border. There we go. I should lock those. But alright. Now we have everything set up and we're good to go. You're good. You're fine. That's good. I'm doing pretty well. It's Friday. It's the weekend. We are not set up. We still have the wrong stuff open. Yeah, so I mentioned on Discord I was working out. That was my workout before the stream. But alright, now we're ready. Now we're going. Let's get the first encounters underway here. But yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Panicked a little bit there trying to get the stream together and stuff. Oh, Stream Egg raid! Yo, Raiders, welcome. Stream Egg, how are you doing? Oh, I wish I could have got your stream earlier, man. How'd that go? Yeah, how you guys doing? Yeah, Gaming On, yeah, I remember you. You've been here. But yeah, welcome Raiders. How are you guys doing today? How was Stream Egg's stream? Lana, welcome. Hank Wolfman, Peter, I think maybe? Is that how you pronounce it? Oh no, I don't have the... more technical things. More technical things. Yo, Stream Egg, how are you doing, man? How are you doing? It's been a while. How's life going? And how was the stream? Do I remember you though? I do remember you, Lana. I do. It's good to see ya. Frio, welcome as well. Good luck. Your ongoing hunt is also Reggie Drago. Best of luck then too, Hank. Best of luck with that. Yeah, from everything I've seen, like, it just goes crazy over odds for everyone. Like the shiny charm just doesn't work for it or something. So best of luck to you with that as well. Good to be back. Awesome. I am doing well. I am doing well. I'm excited. It's the weekend. Get to relax. I have a 3-day weekend, which is really nice. So I can also relax on Monday. More time to stream, basically. Because I finally got a decent schedule going back with it. So how was the stream? What were you hunting again? So I feel like I saw it on Twitter, but like I couldn't really check Twitter during work that much. So remember when the stream background was a bed? Yeah, back when I was in college and like my whole computer setup and my bed and my TV and everything was crammed into this tiny little into my room of a 3-bedroom apartment. Yeah. Giratina and Platinum. Awesome. Awesome. Mel's been doing or has some platinum hunts she wants to do. I wanna do some Gen 4 hunts as well. I have my DS cap card. I wanted to get that set up alongside of the other two, but I think you had this issue. You had this issue, Egg. I think you had messaged me about it back when you were having it, and it was like the DS capture cards and the 3DS capture cards don't play nice and they don't like to work together. And I don't know how I fixed it the first time on my old computer, but on the new computer, they don't. If I have them both plugged in at the same time, one of them doesn't work. So I wanted to be able to do some like Gen 4 or Gen 3 hunts alongside this stuff, but technical difficulties, so those will be their own stream. Yeah, capture card problems. Yeah, right? Yeah, the Switch capture card likes to be finicky at the start of every stream, and then the two DS capture cards just don't play nice together. Yeah. That's just part of it, though. Corona. Can you tell that I, like, frantically had to, like, get the stream ready today, and that after a workout, so I'm just kind of, like, out there at the moment. Yeah, so I started... a couple of my friends bought Ring Fit Adventure. You can see that it's, like, the last game I played. So we've all been doing that, and I'll do it for like 30 minutes after work. So I did that, and I was like, alright, I still have like, at that point I had like 45 minutes of the stream or whatever, and I had to go get gas for my car. I have to go take it to like, get, serviced and everything. So it's just like, alright, I'm gonna get gas tonight, so I can just do that earlier tomorrow. It's like, I have time, like 45 minutes to go to a gas station like 5 miles away is no problem. There was traffic on the way there, and on the way back, as soon as I pulled out of the gas station, a train crossing came down, and the train took like 15 minutes. So I was like, oh no. It was like the most unfortunate situation I could have had for that, but I was like, oh no. So I got back in the door when the stream was supposed to be starting. Good to see you back to... Yeah, no, it's been fun. It's been fun to get back into it. Work and everything had just been crazy, and that kind of made it a bit hard, so I'm glad I'm able to do it again. Thought you were gonna say the train hit me. I'm gonna be honest, guys, as much as I love hanging out with you and talking on the streams and stuff, if my car got hit by a train with me in it, like a mile or two from my apartment, I don't think I'd make it back for the stream. I don't think I have that much willpower. Like, I think I'd be waiting for the ambulance. Yeah, like, I don't know how I did it before. Like, I don't remember what I did before that made it where the DS and the 3DS worked together. Because I had it working for a while when I was doing, like, the Game Boy hunts and the 3DS hunts together. Like, that was just that was the 2 capture cards. But like my new computer is just not doing whatever the old computer did to make it work, or letting me do whatever the old one did. So yeah, it's something that I need to just kind of work on every once in a while, but it's kind of just randomly fiddling with stuff and hoping that it sticks and it works, and I can only do so much of that at a time when it's like, oh, or I could just be doing other stuff, So, I'll get it working at some point, or I'll just do like a Switch and a Game Boy, or a Switch and a, Sinnoh Hunt or something, because we could possibly just do 2 Sinnoh Hunts, it seems like, in the future, because I don't know. I know there have been like the rumors and stuff floating around that like, we're getting Sinnoh remakes this year and stuff, and like the patterns line up. It seems like that's kind of the way to go, but rumors are rumors, or nothing's official. Leaks are rumors until they're confirmed, even, like, can't really tell. But I don't know if anyone else saw today, the domain name diamondpearl.pokemon.com was officially registered and came online for a few minutes. Like, nothing on it, but like, instead of the message saying like, oh, there's no website named this, it was, you're not allowed to be here, which means someone's doing something with it, and that's something that like Nintendo has to register since it's Pokemon.com. So, it's looking good for some Sinnoh on the Switch soon. I need to head off. Alright, see you later, Hank. Thank you for coming into the stream with that raid. I appreciate seeing you. Appreciate you coming in, and hope to see you soon. Yeah, hope to see you all again soon. Absolutely. Shinies on Snap? That would be cool. That would be really cool. I'm excited for Snap. Like, since the Switch came out, I have been adamant that it's the perfect form factor for Snap. Like, you have motion controls, and you can control the screen in your hands with a button in the position of a shutter button. Like, if Game Freak didn't make, or if like there wasn't a Pokemon Snap for the Switch, it was a missed opportunity. I'm so glad that it's happening. Friend just fought in your Discord. Oh no! You left for 5 minutes. Sometimes it's good to just step away, I get that. Yeah, it said Arrow 403 when you went to the website. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Sorry about that. Sorry you had to witness me doing that. At least you didn't have to hear me doing that. I think that makes it a little bit better. Yeah, it's an error 403, which, like, means you got to something. It means that you hit a server that tells you you're not allowed to be here. Because that's what 403 means, is forbidden. I think. 403 is some kind of you're not allowed to do this thing. You messed up. You shouldn't be here. But in order for you to even get that, you have to register that. So. Signs point towards Diamond and Pearl getting something soon. Can't assume anything beyond that. If we don't get Shiny Azelf after a Stream Egg raid, you don't know what to do. Yeah, Stream Egg, his raid had to have brought the luck, right? Like, all that pressure's on the raid. At least you didn't have to smell me doing that. I hope my sneezes aren't smelly. Hopefully. Xeonator, welcome to the stream. You got a Shimmer Reap on your Soul Silver Dream Team quest after 7,609 encounters. Dude, nice! Under odds, too, for Soul Silver. Itchy Nose returns. It never went away, really. But yes, it is here. Honestly, I'd rather it be sneezes than me, like, constantly having to scratch it, you know? At least, like, a sneeze, it's not there, and then it builds up real quick, and it happens, and you're done. But, like, the scratching is just like, I gotta keep doing it. Yeah, how's it going, horse? Saying remakes confirmed. I will say this is the most that we've gotten in terms of a confirmation so far, and the history of games being announced always goes this way. People will see, like, trademarks or domain name registrations, because you have to register this stuff early enough that you can set up the website before you go, hey, go to this website at the end of like a Pokemon Direct, right? Like, so they kind of have to, you know? So it makes sense. This one, like, this is more substantiated in the fact that, like, you can't really spoof that, right? Like, you have to be the Pokemon company to register that domain name, because they own Pokemon.com. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm much more confident with this than any of the other rumors. I hadn't really been following any of the rumors, because they're rumors, and I'm not one making like news content anymore. I tried for that little bit, but I'm not one like making like content about all this constantly. It's like I'm here to stream Pokemon and play it, and really that's what I'm doing. So like, it's cool. It's nice to see this. This is where it starts to become an actual thing. Is when other outlets are reporting in, and like I saw it from like a Crunchyroll news link that my friend sent me. So it's starting to. This is a bit bigger of a thing. It's not confirmation by any means, but historically this has been leading up to confirmation. You know. Yo, Michael, how's it going, man? What you been up to? Welcome, welcome. If the remakes come out this year, the developers might be rushed due to the pandemic, scared for the quality of them considering how Pokemon games are slowly getting worse. I feel like this will be the... If there were to be assuming a hypothetical game is coming out this year, I would say they're actually some of the least rushed we've seen in recent years. Because this 2020 was the first year we didn't get a major Pokemon RPG since like 2015. At least since Sun and Moon came out. When Sun and Moon came out, the next year we got Usum, the next year we got Let's Go, the next year we got Sword and Shield. That's 4 years back to back to back to back of games coming out, and that's a lot. So we did have the year off. Mix that with they didn't have to make a new engine for it. They didn't have to make a new story for it. They didn't have to design a new region. They just had to rebuild the region in the world, which just... I think the year off helps it not be a rush. I get what you're saying with the pandemic. Oh no! Are you going to turn back on? It did turn back on, but in typical Elgato fashion, it only turned back on for its own software. I'm going to have to unplug the device and replug it in. Sorry about this. Yeah, I don't know why this happens. But hopefully that worked. I don't have to restart the software. I might, though. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. What was I saying, though? Blast from the Past. Is that the stream egg? It do be the stream egg. But yeah, I would say... I get the concern. I totally understand that. I would wager that they haven't been super rushed. I know, like, the pandemic and stuff for sure, but, like, fortunately as a software company, which is what all game developers are, you're working on a computer. You can work from home. Not saying that there aren't slowdowns. There are for sure slowdowns in the transition. But I would wager that the pandemic is like a small little hiccup. It's nothing like super big for it, though. Who knows? Maybe it was actually slated for 2020. I know they pushed it because of that. In which case, like, kind of a good push, right? You know. So I don't know. I am hopeful. I will give them like one more shot before I really start getting super duper skeptical about the games each time around. Because I know the transition to the Switch and basically the whole period of Gen 7 was this weird mess as far as like what the future held for Pokemon. Because at first it was like rushing him out for the Switch because the Wii U flopped and we need something to make sure the Switch sells. And then it was, oh, the Switch is doing well, you don't need to rush. And like you had this weird mix of stuff, plus the general transition to a new console that is built on a completely different platform. and a whole different form factor. Like it's a lot of changes. So I won't make excuses for some of the stuff that happened with Game Freak, but knowing software, I can understand why there were issues. So I hold out hope for whatever comes out next. Rip Capcard. Yeah, hope you're right. I hope I'm right too. Like I said, I don't want to like flame Game Freak too hard. I do think there's points where there is healthy criticism to be given in really any regard, you know, like if it helps promote improvement, it's actually constructive criticism, stuff like that, it helps, but flaming them constantly and like immediately assuming the next thing that a company that's been this successful for 25 years, it's kind of unfair. Usually the remakes are really well made too, especially it's also one of those things where I think if you look at past games and stuff, like the second game made in a generation, the second set of games made in a generation tend to be better. People just consider Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire as like Gen 6.5 because of how much it improved over Gen 6. You know, so I would say that the transition to the Switch, while not visually all that different, was a very big transition. So I would like to hope that it's a big transition, similar to, not necessarily identical to, but similar to the transition to 3D when they moved to the 3DS. Gotta head out. Alright, see you later, Stream Egg. So happy to see you back streaming. Thank you so much for the raid, and it was so good talking with you. Hopefully I can catch your stream next time, and take care, my friend. Dermuffle, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? I saw you DM'd me on Discord. I apologize. I did not get a chance to read it. I was frantically trying to get stuff together for the stream. But I will check out the DM after the stream. Unless it is something that I should like check out ASAP. Because I saw you had DM'd me, and I was like out the door to go put gas in my car. Like, I'll check it when I get back. I'll have like 10-15 minutes, and then I got stuck at a train crossing for about 10 minutes, and the stream started as soon as I walked in the door. And Sapphire, welcome as well. How are you doing today? I did not see you pop in there. Yeah, so, have any of you guys played Ring Fit? Because I got it this week. That's part of the whole story about this evening. But yeah, I got Ring Fit this week. Clearly I've been playing it. It's like it was the most recent game until I started doing soft resets just now. I was not expecting it to be as thorough of a workout as it was. I was like, alright, cool. It'll be like a game that, like, you know, gets the heart rate up a little bit of cardio. Not the most in regards to, like, actual physical strength, you know. It can tell me to do squats and stuff, but, like, this little rings, whatever, you know? Like, that was my thought, at least, but, oh my god, I was so wrong. Like, some of it's definitely the fact that I have been a complete couch potato since March when I started working from home, but outside of, like, a week or two of walking while the weather was nice in the morning, yeah, no, that first day was a wake-up call. I was dying. I was absolutely, like, lying on the floor, could not move. I never sweat through, like, gym clothes that much before, and I was just, like, lying on my floor. I couldn't even, like, fathom getting up to go take a shower. I was just like, no, I'm staying here for a bit. It thoroughly whooped my butt the first day of it. I am very impressed. I recommend it. And I've only played it like 3 days. Welcome back, Lana. Who needs a gym membership when you have Ring Fit Adventure? I mean, honestly, like, if you're just trying to get into working out, like, honestly, like, because bodyweight exercises are already plenty unless you're, like, really trying to bodybuild, you know? So, you're doing bodyweight exercises mixed with this ring, which, I mean, I know, like, other people have shown it off, so it's not like it's, like, revolutionary to like show like how much it, how durable it is, but I thought it was gonna be, like just kind of like bendy plastic, like kind of a rubberized plastic, stiff enough to hold its form if it's not being pressed, but like, is it really gonna do all that much pushing in? But it's basically just like a plastic, a like soft touch plastic over like a metal ring. It was a very stiff metal ring. Like it takes a lot of force and a lot of like holding it up close to get the best leverage to push it all the way in, for me at least. But I decided, I was like, alright, I was very honest with everything. I was like, I don't exercise all that much. I probably exercise below average for my, like, demographic of 23-year-old dude. So, I was like, alright. So I was honest in that regard, but I was like, alright, extreme. We're gonna do extreme, because, like, I want to feel it. I want to, like, I didn't want to, like, do it and feel like I wasn't getting anything out of it, and I know if I, like, go easy on myself, I'm going to, like, continuously let it slip, and it's like, if I don't feel like I've tenderized my muscles with like a hammer, I don't feel like I've done any, like, I've made any progress, So like, alright, let's do extreme. I shouldn't have done extreme. I've stuck with it because I started that way and I don't want to quit, but extreme is extreme and it means a lot. Was I a fan of Voltorb Flip? Just asking, so you're playing it to grind coins, are you going to hunt for Teeny for your DTQ? And I know there's a lot of controversy about it. I had never actually played Voltorb Flip. I didn't do a lot in the game corners. I know that there's controversy around it, but the controversy is more so like the nostalgia being gone. I don't think it's bad. It's a mini game. They didn't want to put gambling in a kid's game. They didn't want to risk losing the E rating, so I get it. I don't really have much of an opinion on it. Like, it's a mini game. You don't have to play it for the main quests. I said dinner, chicken quesadillas. Ooh, chicken quesadillas sound really good right now, Lana. Can you just, like, send one to me? There are people that speedrun Ring Fit. How do you speedrun Ring Fit? Like, say you're, like, 95 years old, don't exercise a lot, put it on casual, so it asks you to do, like, 1 rep. Because for me, it's set to like difficulty 24, which is kind of high. I don't think I should be there, but I'm able to push through, so I'm doing it. But yeah, honestly, I kind of thought that in the middle of it. I'm like, could you speedrun this? But that's got to be like that's got to be a very optimized speedrun just out of the box. Like, you just don't go to any of the treasure chests or anything. You pick exercises that have faster reps whenever you can, and if you have to use a longer exercise, you use it right at the end when, like, you're only going to get a couple reps in before it knocks out the enemy. But, like, you have to hold. Like, you have to do the holds. It's like you're limited in how fast you can go. Walked into tenderizing muscles. You did, Jermaine. Talking about Ring Fit. The Switch game I did not expect to be as, like, legitimate of a workout as it was. Yeah, I was dying the first day. Which was only like Wednesday, which is why I didn't stream Wednesday. If you want to know why I didn't stream Wednesday, it's because I was, like, lying on the floor over there on, like, my rug, just dead. Things about Ring Fit, it is, you would do it, honestly, for the last speedrun, or just Ring Fit in general. Honestly, I kind of thought, like, alright, it'll be whatever, and, like, I never intended on getting it, like, for myself, but a couple friends got it, in multiple different friend groups all at the same time. I don't know what the exact reasoning was. I like the coincidence of, like, a whole bunch of people saying they had it, but multiple people have gotten it, and it's kind of one of those things where I think, like, as soon as, like, 1 or 2 people in the group gets it, everyone's like, alright, cool, we can do this. Especially, like, as someone who can be a little bit more competitive with that kind of thing, having leaderboards is nice. It pushes me to, like, push a little bit harder, which I appreciate. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And, like, it's been fun. I recommend it. If people want to do it and, like, friend me on the Switch to get leaderboards and stuff, go for it. Is it like Dance Dance Revolution where people go nuts at the arcade machine? I mean, DDR people can be crazy. you set the difficulty of it yourself, you know. Because like the way it works is like, you know, you run. Either you can jog in place, or you can do what I have to do because I have people who live below me of like just kind of squatting up and down to move. Then you get to enemies, and for the enemies it's like, you know, hold the ring above your head and push it in and hold and let out. And for me it's like 30 times, and it's crazy. Or do squats while holding the ring out so it can sense you going down, or do leg lifts with the Joy-Con on your thigh so it knows when you're lifting your legs up and down. So like it has a lot of different variety in the exercises it has you do, like, and it kind of marks like which ones work which like kind of sections, you know, like arms, legs, core. Yoga is another one. The yoga is nice. It gives me a little bit of a like break in the middle of it all. It's like it's still a lot, but it's not like, it's just like slowly move, don't like hold, you know, so it can be nice. So it's really good. I like it. And, you know, you have to do a certain number of reps to beat the enemies, and you can't just like, if you're really great at leg lifts or something and like hate squats, like you can't just do leg lifts every time. There's a cooldown on them, so it like makes you kind of rotate through exercises. So like you have to do something that you're not as good at, which also makes it where you're sore, so you're more likely to do like all the different things. It's nice. Really, any game is speedrunnable. Oh, for sure. Like every game theoretically is speedrunnable. You know what I watched today? I just put it on as like background noise because I beat Hollow Knight, so I was like, all right, I want to watch a speed run. Only any percent though, because I haven't gotten like 100% or 112%. So like I know I made the mistake of immediately looking stuff up. Like, all right, I beat the game. I beat the final boss. I can look things up. Realizing that even though I've beaten 85% of the game, I still have like 90% of the lore to experience. I'm like, okay, never mind. I was like, I'll watch an any percent. I want to see how they beat the game in 30 minutes. And it's insane. I love it. Like, that level of speedrun, like, no major glitches kind of thing is great. Like, any percent, no major glitches, basically it's like, exploit the way the death mechanic works, exploit the way that, like, just restarting the game works, and all this stuff. And it's like, it was really impressive. That was a really cool speedrun. I would try it if I wouldn't just get wrecked by every boss that, like, you have to go into with 2 health because of various damage boosts. Send you some quesadillas? Yes! Yes, Lana, I want some of them quesadillas. Watch VTubers play and say, don't joke. Dude, it really is, like, legitimately a solid workout. How's it going, Karim, by the way? Good to see you. Yeah, I know, like I looked up a couple videos before going out and buying it, just like to see, all right, what are people saying? Because I remember when it first came out, I think Austin John did a video, and that came up in my recommended, so I was like, all right, I'll check this out. And like, you know, him and like I guess his like actual like fitness trainer were like, yeah, this is like doing it right. This is like, it has you stretch, it has you work various muscle groups, it tells you what muscles it's working, it has you hold, because I think a lot of people don't realize how much like holding helps with it, and like makes the reps feel bigger despite not being as many reps. Like, it does everything right. So like, it was very impressive. It is very impressive, and like I knew it wasn't going to be just like this like joke of nothing, but I didn't realize how hard it could go. You know, like I didn't realize I would like sweat through the knees on my like gym shorts. Like, because I have like basically like 3/4 sweatpants, because I just so like that they stay like below my knees, you know. Like I was like, oh wow, these are like, I wasn't like, I play Beat Saber usually as like kind of just like a small little cardio and arms thing, you know. Like I'll play for like 45 minutes to an hour. I could not go an hour in this game. Like Beat Saber, you know, you work up a bit of a sweat, you know, drink some water in the middle of it, cool down for a bit. You get hot in your face because you have a giant headset on. This made Beat Saber just look like a cooldown day, which I think is what Beat Saber is going to be from now on, is like my cooldown day. It's like, if I don't do Ring Fit because I'm dead, because I only did like 1 level of the adventure mode today, because I basically did the second Trago battle today. Because like, I did the whole first world on Wednesday and died. Yesterday I did everything up to Drago, and then had to stop because I had D&D, and like I needed to get a shower and stuff before I came back out. Otherwise it'd just smell like a middle school locker room. So it's like, all right, I gotta go. It's like, all right, I gotta stop. It was like 30 minutes of active time, which is it measures active time instead of like like it doesn't measure any menu time or like time where you're resting. Like it only measures the time you were actively working muscles, which is kind of cool. It also makes it hard to be like, all right, I did 30 minutes and look down at your phone and see it's been like 45. You're like, oh, never mind. But yeah, so I did like 30 minutes of active movement yesterday. So I only did the Drago battle today because my arms and legs just could not handle 3 days in a row of that. So like, all right, like by the end of that, like you select by like just kind of squeezing the ring in, and like I could barely pull that off. So like, all right, we're gonna call it here. You know, I had to get the stream ready anyways. But yeah. But it's good. It is no joke. Yo, Wooly Houston, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? No motivation to draw the comic for your friend's birthday. Can you throw a random Pokemon so you can make a combined version of them? Sylveon, Eevee, Darmanitan, Swampert, Meloetta. That is one heck of a combination right there. Any single two of those is probably it would be very interesting. You good? Just staying home, being weird as usual. I gotcha, man. I gotcha. Yeah, a lot of people have been staying home, me included. Part of why I got Ring Fit. Like, I tried, kind of doing a little bit of exercising back when the pandemic started. It's like, all right, like every like hour or something, I'll do X number of things or whatnot. But I only really kept that up for so long. And then I kind of stopped. Then in like the fall, I was like, I'm going to eat healthier and I'm going to go on walks and stuff. And like I did that, and then I got cold, so I didn't do that anymore. So like, this is the thing that I think I'll end up actually sticking with. Like, there's more accomplishment to it. For one, there are leaderboards, so I'm very competitive in that regard. But also, I just needed something, because otherwise, like, the only movement I have is like from bed to my couch where I start working. And then like to my desk if I need to like get more monitors, and like to the kitchen right there. It's like you're seeing like from here to there is like my movement, like my maximum movement for the day, really. So it's like that's not great. So it's like it's good to be able to actually like move, Snom, the German name is Snomnom. Nice. No, you made to work up a sweat. FNAF Help Wanted VR. Don't understand how many times you were sweating because you were nervous and crying. It's easier playing it on the Switch when it's not in VR. Yeah, VR is so crazy. I remember, like, the first time I really tried anything VR. Like, the difference between, like, Google Cardboard level stuff, which is kind of what I had. I had, like, the Daydream headset thing for my phone because it came with it through some, like, apology for it being, like, super delayed when it originally came out, when I got, like, the first Pixel. They sent, like, a Daydream headset, which is, like, Google's little VR headset thing. They basically had, like, a little wand you could point around and click, and you could stand in place and watch, like, 360 videos, and that was really all you could do. And it was like, oh, this is interesting, it's neat. You can kind of see some stuff. There wasn't a lot really going on in it. It wasn't, like... It wasn't 3D or anything. It was just like a screen in front of you that as you turned, the video turned. I think the Winter Olympics in Korea used it at one point, like had a VR app, and I thought that was kind of neat. Didn't really work very well. But then my friend got an Oculus, or just came into possession of an Oculus, and I tried that out, and that was crazy immersive, like the first Rift. I was like, all right, no, that was when I was like, this is here to stay. Like, it clearly needed to mature, but that was enough for me to be like, VR is great, and it's going to be such a big thing. Because I think the problem then was we tried playing a racing game, and for one, he didn't have any, like, kind of sim rig set up, so we were like, holding an Xbox controller while sitting in the cockpit of a car doesn't feel the most immersive, for one. And like the tracking was a little bit off just because one of the trackers I think was just messed up on the wall. But like it was pretty cool. And like I got my VR headset about a year ago now. Yeah, Beat Saber is really like the main game I play on it. I bought Skyrim VR recently. That one's pretty fun too. I gotta get more used to it. I got a little motion sick last time I played it. I do a lot of racing sims though. Like, Assetto Corsa's a lot of fun in VR. Flying around like Spa and stuff is so great. I love it. I post on the server when it's ready. Alright. Alright, Lion. I can't wait to see it. I love the FNAF franchise, but seeing those animatronics bigger than you, it's scary. They're bigger than you. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm not a horror game person. There's no way you'd get me playing a VR horror game. It ain't happening. Saw it on stream. Even looks scary there. VR if you got. Oh, absolutely. I would be mortified. It would legitimately scare me to death, I feel. Probably knock him out. The hench, you mean twig arms? VR doesn't know that. Ring Fit would, though. Ring Fit would know. Ring Fit would call you out on those skinny arms. It's doing it to me right now. It's like, how much do you weigh? I'm like 203 or something, like whatever I was that day. It's like, how tall are you? 6'6". Like, oh, so that's not a big weight. That's like scrawny arms. It's like, yes. Yes, I am scrawny. Like, I was not expecting to be beaten by a circle, but here we are. You got a Discord? Yeah! It should be linked down in the description. I need to get Nightbot or something to post it in the chat occasionally. People play VR horror games without being scared of gods among us, or they're just so desensitized to it. Like someone like Matt Pat is just beyond being scared at like a FNAF game. Like, you can't change. Like, the only way for like someone like Matt Pat, or just any like the people who just like completely dissect the lore of something like FNAF, to be scared of a FNAF VR or like a FNAF game at this point is to break the FNAF formula entirely. Yeah, like, I don't know. I am not that person. If you just tell me something's gonna be scary, you will scare me. Like, the power of suggestion over me when it comes to like anything in the horror genre is overpowered. This could be streaming again. You're a ghost, boo. You scared me. I don't know if I can keep the stream going. The chat's scaring me now. I'm being bullied. I need an adult. Never mind that I am one. I know all these songs have already played on the stream a couple times, but oh, they're so good. They're so good. This was like, this happy hardcore Monster Cat playlist is like the music I listened to freshman year of college. Like, it's basically like if I could choose any music and like have the rights to play it on stream, like this is only second. This is like second on the list of things I would play like now even. And the other things I can't, and the other things I for both legal and just like it'd be hard to get like songs I could play and like keep the stream PG. Just as far as like, not because like, oh, it's super hardcore or anything, but just because like the artist likes to swear a bit. Yo, Maz, how's it going, man? I remember you from earlier in the stream and from earlier streams. How you doing, man? Something said to be scary, just avoid it entirely. Yep. I know people have like told me like the big one that I keep being told is like Cabin in the Woods. Like, oh, it's not. It's like a parody on horror movies, but does it have moments where it does horror type elements where it scares people? Because it will scare me. I don't care how weird and like funny and clever it is. At any point does it say like this will scare someone? Because I will go, that's me. Yeah, I remember you. You're awesome now. Awesome, great to hear, man. Hope your day's been going well. Hope your week went well. I hope everyone's week went well. Hope everyone's excited and looking forward to a good weekend. I'm really excited for it. I get Monday off as well, so I'm really ready for that. That's awesome, dude. Good to hear. Get Monday off. No school? Yes! Started Ruby running is great. Nice! Nice. I need to start some Gen 3 stuff back up. I just need to get into the groove of playing this. This is just really an excuse. I have a GBA and I have a DS that can both play the Game Boy games. Like, there's no reason for me not to, but it's like, I kind of want... And it's something I do want to do. Because, for one, it would also help with this capture card situation. So I want to get a GameCube and a Game Boy player again. Because the last one I had was just borrowed from a friend. The one that I use for like streaming the Trico hunt and stuff. I want to get another Game Boy or a GameCube with a Game Boy player so I can use that with a capture card and just like so I can play it on these monitors more easily. Excuse me. But yeah, so I want to do that. That would be a lot of fun because then I'd be just able to sit here, excuse me, and play like a Game Boy games. Like on my monitors, the same way I'd play like Hollow Knight or play anything else. Like, you know, just hit a button and basically like pull it up on my computer without it being an emulator. Because I'd prefer to play physical cartridges. Yo, Polytoad fan 9002 raid. Yo, welcome Raiders, second raid of the night. Yo, Polytoad fan, thank you for the raid. How was your stream today? Hope you're doing well. And welcome Raiders, welcome everyone from the raid. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Can't say the raid hashtag for some reason. Oh, that's all good, man. But yeah, let's see. It was your Mew, Master, Cyber Pichus, Haley P, Freeze Storm, Polytoad Fan, Xeno Sun. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Yo, X, welcome to the stream as well. The stream was good. Awesome. Your 6th stream ever. Nice. Nice. What'd you do in it? Were you shiny hunting? A Don coming through with another raid. He is a boss indeed. You got a Vikavolt. Nice. That's awesome, Libre. Welcome to the stream, by the way. That's not how you pronounce it. Ah, sorry about that. How do you pronounce it then? I want to make sure I get it right. I said Xenon. Xenon. Sorry if I'm pronouncing. It's the second part that I can't pronounce right. Terrified of a pop-up jump scare of Herobrine once. Oh man, getting ruined on Minecraft from like a copy pasta. Rip. Xenon. I guess is probably more right. They just pronounce it Xenon? Okay. I can just pronounce it Xenon then, if that's what you want. But yeah, thank you again, Polly, for the raid. You're giving away Pokemon to get people to sub to Mr. Bro. I got you, man. Gotcha. Cool, cool. Hope you had a good time with it. You said it was good, so that's good. Yeah, thank you for the raid again. Really appreciate it. Awesome, man. Ooh, wrong one. There we go. Y'all, I really need to fix my I really need to fix my my count keys. If you wanted to look for shiny Litten, wouldn't you have to breed for that one? Oh, well, thank you, Mew Master, for suggesting me as the raid. I am honored to have been picked. Got to hit the bathroom. Alright, Xenon. See you later, man. From the GTS. Ah, I see. Yo, Juan! How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, Juan? Hope you had a good Friday. No, you're not. I don't believe it. I gotta go. Alright, see you later, Polytoad. Thank you again for the raid. I'm glad you had a good stream. I hope you continue to have good streams in the future, man. That's awesome. So, yeah, have a good night, my friend. What did your brain do earlier, Lana? Everyone here is beautiful, Libre. Everyone. Especially me, right? With my lovely hair pulled back by my headphones as a headband. The beautiful quarantine locks. Friday was a little rough. You had to visit the hospital for your neighbor. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope things get better for them. So, you know, being in the hospital is not really the situation where you're feeling okay. So I hope things end up okay for them. All hail isolation. All hail me working from home until at least June. Yeah, I've been working from home since March, and we're going until at least June. It's crazy to think I've been working with this company I'm at longer at home now than I ever went into the office. It's kind of funny given I got this apartment specifically to be close to the office. It's like I could have gotten one with more room for working from home if I had known this would be the case. But yeah, it's been an interesting time for sure. I also haven't gotten my hair cut since like March, so it's gotten a little long. What region should you be looking in? I mean, Litton's Alola. So Alola. Went out in the cold and decided it was smart to wear your binder. Walk all the way downtown to Dunkin' for a coffee. When there was one only 2 blocks away uptown. Oh no. It's like you know where one is, so you're like, I'm gonna go there. Totally forgetting like there's a better option. I've done similar, Lana. I've done similar. Once got lost at college and ended up in a cemetery. Oh no! Theoretically, I could have done that if I had gotten lost, but fortunately, I never got lost that bad. Like there was one like a couple blocks over or something. But it's like this is not a lecture hall. This is not where I'm supposed to be right now. You're good at punching. I was never good at that. Even like, you know, intent like when you should be doing like a punching bag or something. I don't know. I just like always like held back before I hit something because like I don't know. I felt like I was gonna hurt my hand. I get at punching. I'm dead. I'm a dad joke. Oh man, that's unfortunate one. Yeah, that's never something you really want to hear. You know, like you go there hoping like you know they know what they're doing and everything, and like they'll get it done, and then like yeah, if they just because it can happen. I mean. Everyone's human. It can happen, but man, that's really unfortunate for them. I hope things start looking up soon for them. I don't know if Melody is Polytoad's name, but I think they headed out if that's who you're looking for, Haley. If there was one uptown, so mad. The binder was too tight. Oh no! Oh man, that's the worst, right? Like you've already done it. Like there's no fixing it at that point, right? Like you're already there. Like you've already made it all the way, meaning you have to come back no matter what. Like if you had even thought about it like halfway there, you know, turning around and going back, like you still save a little bit of time. But no, you made it all the way there, and I was like, all right, well, now I'm here. And then on your way back, even. I feel that, Lana. It was IDEO. We've been tricked. I need to watch JoJo. I'm also afraid to watch JoJo. I feel like it's one of those things where I feel like I won't ever be able to watch anything else ever again because of the number of like JoJo references in everything. Like I'm just gonna save JoJo for like my deathbed, and then I'm gonna binge it all and be like, all right, cool. Like, cool, I won't ever have to see anything and be like, that's a JoJo reference. Talking about a line about the Pokemon mashup drawing looks amazing so far. Awesome, I can't wait to see it. Is that a JoJo reference? I mean, the answer's always yes. Like, everything is. Everything's a JoJo reference. That's just like the rule of the world. On the plus side, you found a soundtrack of Splatoon called Splatoons. Oh my god, the pun. They saw the opportunity and they took it, and I have mad respect for that. That is the perfect name for a Splatoon soundtrack. I've forgotten all my kanji. Atawa watashi ga panchi. Panchi ga, I don't know. Dato omotta. Sore wa watashi. Dio datta. Ah, okay, you just translated, you thought I was punching to a... Thought I was good at punching into a... But it was IDO. I gotcha. Cool. You got me. I need to like get back into Japanese studying. I did it a lot more in college, but I have not kept up with it. I've not kept up with it, and especially kanji is rough now. Sudden Japanese noises, me just mumbling under my breath. Like, all right, I can understand it. If I say it out loud, I'll process the words in my head. Got an email? All right, you'll be back. All right, 18. Hopefully the email's nothing bad. They're pretty expensive JoJo suits out there. You want them? I've seen so much JoJo stuff. Like, it's getting to the point where I feel like I know what happens in JoJo, despite not having watched JoJo at all. Furries are a JoJo reference? I mean, is there an animal in JoJo? There's a connection. A JoJo reference is a JoJo reference. Let us start throwing JoJo references into JoJo, so that, yeah, JoJo references themselves are JoJo reference, or a JoJo reference, and then, like, the world will just implode at that point. Yeah, Olivani tribe. Where do you start when studying Japanese? Hiragana and katakana. Learn those two first. Those are like the base character sets. There's two of them. Essentially having... It's like having two alphabets, similar to like upper and lower case, but not quite the same. Start with those. Learn the noises. Be able to do those with like flashcards. That's the best place to start. Apps like Duolingo are really weird, and I'm not the biggest fan of them. They like have you. They like start trying to get you to learn grammar while you're still learning hiragana, katakana, and it's like it's one of those things where it's like I guess the way they try to do is they kind of try to like fuse it all together and stuff, and it doesn't work. Just excuse me. Learn hiragana, learn katakana. Those are the first things you should do. You should basically be able to, like, I would say 90 to 95% confidence, be able to like look at a flashcard and go, that is ke, that is mu. You know, be able to do that. Like, you should just be able to like see them and know what they are. Because you need to know what the sounds are. You need to be able to know what you're doing, moving through the language. Genki books are really good. They're like the textbooks I used with classes. They're really good. Again, you want to have that foundation of hiragana, katakana. They will try to teach it to you. But that was one thing that I did do before I started taking Japanese classes, was learn those two character sets. They're very important. Clearly, it's like trying to learn, you know, how to do English and stuff without the alphabet in front of you, or without knowing the alphabet. Can you read kanji? Some. I can read some kanji. That's where that use it or lose it thing kind of comes in, where I see a lot more hiragana, katakana, and like the casual amounts of Japanese I still see in places, music, stuff like that, you know, like album arts or song titles and stuff where I still see it. I see hiragana, katakana a lot more than I see like kanji, and I have forgotten pretty much everything that isn't like watashi or like omo. Like things that come up a lot I will remember still, but Ones that don't, I've forgotten. I barely kind of remember them in the first place. Even a horse is a JoJo reference. This email's giving you shivers. School starts Monday. No. Ooh. I guess you're in Canada, right, JT? So yeah, I guess you don't have Monday off. Dueling is a demon bird who will steal your family. Yeah, I mean, look, if you don't do those flashcard sets, you know, fingers start getting severed. You know, that's just how Duolingo motivates you. You gotta have good motivation. Otherwise it doesn't stick. Try learning a cryptic language like English is pretty tough, not gonna lie. I have, as someone who knows English and it's a first language, I can't say anything towards it, but I feel like English has to be one of the hardest languages to learn as like a second language. The number of like rules we have, that there are more exceptions than there are rules, like rule followers, is insane. We have no like strong spelling foundation, like it's crazy. But I also don't know how many like the nuanced things I'm like, oh, that'd be tough to learn. It's like are same nuanced things that I wouldn't really know to even think that I don't know in like Japanese or something. Found a video with sign language subtitles once. Interesting. Does it have like how does that work? Because I know it like it's a thing. Like I know usually you have like a translator who like does it. Do they just like put a video of someone translating it in the bottom corner? Is it like simulated hands moving in the right ways? Right back, you definitely remember to do your Spanish lesson today. All right, man. To spell grateful, that's how you'd spell it. I think, I don't know. I'm terrible at spelling. Don't come to me with any spelling things. I rely on like autocorrect way too much. My major was computer science. I got away from English as soon as I could. It's like I knew I was gonna do sciencey stuff if I was gonna do anything, or like mathy stuff. So I'm good with math, not grammar or spelling. Where's the sense behind the science subtitle? Science subtitles. I mean, I guess that's an interesting point. I mean, clearly I am not hearing impaired in any way, and do not need. I do not need subtitles in general unless it's for like translation. But I also don't. I don't know sign language, so I don't know how much that's needed. I know people who are interpreters, but yeah, I guess like I don't know how subtitles. I would assume sign language interpretation or like closed captioning with sign language would be more intrusive than normal closed captioning, but I don't know. English has words that can be traced back to another language. Every language has that, but English, it feels like English has more of those than anyone else, right? It's a Germanic language, so you have a lot of that. Then they went to, Angles went to England, made England, and they got invaded by the, Normans, and, you have, all this French influence, and then, you just had, this, weird, stratification of the lower class people knew this word, and the upper class people knew this word, and that's why, that's why we refer to cows as cows, but then when you slaughter a cow, take the meat, cook it, and serve it to someone, it is beef. And, pigs and pork. Stuff like that. That's why that happened, or sheep and mutton. Most languages don't have two words for, an animal while it is alive and while it's on a plate. They don't usually have that. So, English has that, or English spelling is really the biggest, thing that English kind of wants to push into the dark corner that you never think about as far as flaws in itself as a language, just because English didn't exist with like a formalized spelling until really recently in terms of like English as a language. Like English has sounded different and got closer to sounding like it does now before it got spelling. And it's just because one dude sat down and went, I'm going to spell it this way. Like there's no formal system. Some dude just sat down, wrote it out, made a dictionary, and everyone went, oh yeah, cool, we'll go with that. Someone else did the work. Spanish, French, Portuguese have the masculine and feminine. Yeah, a lot of the Romance languages have that. Can't be bothered to learn new languages, you need to memorize math formulas. Learning Japanese was fun. It was cool meeting people. It was cool, like, just kind of having something, like, a different kind of thing to think about, because... And also, it was just kind of a fun thing. Like, I wasn't majoring or minoring in anything related to it. I came close to minoring in Asian Studies, just based off of, like, the number of semesters of Japanese I took, but I couldn't fit, like, a final class for that minor in my schedule. So, like, there wasn't a lot of pressure for it. You know, like, it was just kind of like, alright, if I keep doing this, it's fine and whatnot. And, like, so it was a fun class. I met people in it and everything. I met Mel in it, so it was clearly a good choice. So it was fun. It was fun. It was definitely, like, my least stressful class, you know? Amazed by sign language since they have a sign for every important person. Also, you could theoretically speak sign as long as you know the alphabet. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, you could theoretically get by just, like, spelling out the words for them. I imagine you would annoy the hell out of, like, the person, like, reading your sign language. Like, come on now. Like, that... like, that's like saying, you know, every letter of what you're trying to say. Fun fact, Caramel Dancing is actually Swedish. Yeah, the original lyrics for it are Swedish. I think it's been translated. I think there is a Japanese version of it. But yeah. Originally Swedish. I learned that recently. Puffin's live. We might be getting a raid from Puffin. It's possible. It's possible. Puffin got his new chair. The one that, like, I guess he had, like, a massive donation train for a new chair. It looks like a nice chair. Actually looks like it's probably comfortable to sit in for, like, a full day. This one's not bad. It's just, it's leather. You know. Leather doesn't breathe very well. Granted, I stand up every, like, 30 minutes or so if I'm not streaming, so it's never been a problem. Everyone who learns Japanese learns it for the anime. Not everyone, but a lot of them, especially the... a lot of them will. That's for sure. A lot of the people in Japanese class too. Especially, I will say, not everyone learns Japanese for the anime, but everyone that takes the first semester of Japanese in college and doesn't take any more of it tried to learn it for the anime. And then went, oh wait, no, there's more to this. This class doesn't have subtitles. Oh no. Because yeah, the mix of people, like the percentage of the people in the class that were in it clearly to like do anime stuff was much higher in the first semester than any semester after it. Like after that, it was much more diverse. Like clearly, I kind of did it because of anime and because just in general Japanese culture and stuff. But really, that's kind of the thing. It's like if people had other reasons for it, they stuck around longer. Because I mean, if you're just in it for the anime, it's like it's all subtitled. Let's go back and watch it anyway. This is hard. Because Japanese is like the hardest language, or takes the longest amount of time. Not necessarily the most difficult, but it's it takes the longest amount of time for like a native English speaker to learn Japanese over any other language. It takes longer to learn Japanese just because the grammar structure is so different. The writing system's very different. Like, everything's so different about it from how like English works that it's just really hard. Like, so if you go in expecting I'm gonna be able to like take this class and then watch anime all day and be fine, like, after one semester. Like, it's not happening. Also, very sorry for the itchy nose. Egg brought it up. I blame Egg. It was his raid that did this to me. But yeah, so it's one of the harder ones to learn. But you very much saw, like, the people who stuck around are people who, like, one of my buddies really into Japanese cars and Japanese fashion and was like a textile major. Like, that's his career. That's what he was going to work with, and being able to work with those companies, knowing Japanese is a good thing. And another friend who was a history major. He actually is, like, working on getting his master's now in history. That, like, when he started taking Japanese, he was in it because he was really interested in, like, Pacific theater, World War II kind of history, and wanted to, like, put his focus on that. So knowing Japanese is a good thing. So you can, one of the other big player in the Pacific theater, World War II, was Japan. You should be able to read a lot of their stuff. So that's why he was in it. So you had a lot of that as well, and those are the people who tended to stick around a bit longer. Fun facts aren't that fun. Some can be. Some can be very not fun, because the fun fact was used sarcastically. If you're quick spelling them with your hands, I can understand you. Yeah, I guess, like, if you took too long, it'd be like saying all the letters out to me, like, just verbalizing them. It'd be impossible for me to spell it. Your mother works with disabled students, and you spelled a simple sentence to one kid who was born without hearing. He was almost crying into some movie. Oh, that's nice. Your college offered an English class on manga. You're so mad it got taken. Yeah, you mentioned that, dude. That would have been such a cool class. That would have been really cool for sure. I need to get back into reading some manga more. I bought a couple recently, but, like, they're still just sitting on that shelf over there. Yeah. So I have those shelves of manga, but, like, I've read most of it, but there's, like, 4 or 5 volumes on there from various series I just haven't read. I think Kase-san, I'm part of the way through. Wonderful Life, I have 1 volume of, but I haven't read it at all. And then I got 2 more volumes of My Hero that I haven't read. I should read those this weekend. That should be my goal. I've just had so many other things. I've been like, I should do this. That I haven't read it in a while. Usually I'll, like, have, like, a massive backlog of stuff I've bought that I'll go, I should read all this, and then I'll just read, like, boatloads of it in, like, a month and then stop again. Fun fact, the last fun fact also wasn't fun. Wow, calling people out, Levani. Friend goes to university in Kyoto to study as a mangaka. Oh, that's awesome. Originally Russian. Fun fact is she doesn't watch anime or likes to watch it, but it's pretty good anyways. Sometimes you just know your skills and, like, yeah. I can respect that. It's like I'm not super interested in it, but I'm really good at it. It's like, I get that. That's honestly, like, one of the better things to do as, like, a job, though, right? Like, you're not, like, it's not like your hobby. It's not like you're making your hobby a job and ruining your hobby that you do in your downtime by being like, oh, this is just more work. But, like, if you're good at it, heck yeah. When you were born, you have 9-ish months that don't count towards your existence. Technically, yes. Yeah, I guess. When you're born, you held the record for the youngest person ever. Haha, I've held a world record. I said JDM cars. I mean, yeah, my friend was really into. I'm really into them. I would love to get some like JDM car at some point. Like, actually, like, classic kind of JDM, you know, like the cars that Japan thinks nothing of and turns into drift missiles all day long. The same way Japan has a, like, weird fascination with, like, land yachts from the US. I was like, yeah, and I mean, to them, it's just equivalent to, like, a beater Mustang, but I would love, like, you know, any little, just, like, you know, car we couldn't get over here. Let's be quiet? Why be quiet? Let's be loud. You like your friend already? Heck yeah. I'm jealous of Japan, and I guess Europe got it as well. But basically, everywhere but North America got that little Yaris GR. That's one of the cool ones. I know, like, I guess North America's getting the Corolla GR at some point, the Corolla Hatch GR. Which will be nice. It'll be really cool. I have a Corolla Hatch now. Like, it's already a fun little car. As someone with no reference other than that and a Crown Vic, it's a fun little car, but giving it an extra 110 horsepower is probably pretty nice. Specifically imported from Japan. Yeah, I mean, like, you're talking like the Skylines that are hitting 25. I have a buddy who's imported 2. So he just has 2 Skylines sitting in his driveway. Hold on. What the heck is going on in chat? Being a mangaka and not liking anime is like writing scripts for Infinity War and hating superhero movies. I'm not necessarily hating, but if you're good at writing it, I don't think it matters if you like it or not. Like, if you're good at making it, like, clearly you have the skill and know what's wanted in it somewhere. You should develop the passion over time. That's fair. That's also a thing. And really, as long as like you don't develop a hatred for it, I think it's fine. You know, if it's something you learn you despise to do, that's a problem. But like, clearly, it's like, oh, I'm good at it. It's like, yeah, I can do this. Like, you know, if I was good at something and like didn't hate doing it, like, then I knew I was really good at it. I was like, oh, yeah, sure, cool, I'll do that. You know, like, leave the thing you really like as a hobby that you can just do whenever you want. Save One Punch Man Season 3. I haven't finished Season 2 of the anime, at least. I haven't read any of the manga, so yeah. I haven't finished Season 2 of the anime. I got like halfway through it, and then I put it down for some reason. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like... It didn't have the same spirit as the first season. Huh, that's interesting that, like, clicking away from the arrow lets it go through. Someone at YouTube goofed up on their conditional for that text box. Because clearly it's like checking to make sure that like all the that like when you're typing the like last character you typed isn't white space. But that's weird that it just like whatever check it does when you come back into the text box is like, oh yeah, there's a character here, and it moves on. While it's cool, I would like the chat to have content. Arrow just turns white. Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, something like it's doing to check to make sure that like it's not blank is failing. Like, they should be able to even check just the payload of the message you send and see that, like, the text you're sending, so that's weird. Hopefully I'm not getting too, like, nerdy into it, but they're pretty easy checks to make sure that doesn't happen, but I think the server's too trusting of the client here, from the looks of it. Only anime you've seen was one called Konosuba. You haven't cried from laughter from a show in a long time. I haven't seen Konosuba. I know that's like a sin with anime at this point, but like the first season of it kind of came out like right after like my massive amount of anime watching kind of stopped. Also, I'm not like the biggest fan of isekais. I know that's also probably like fighting words, but I'm not the biggest isekai. Yo, guys. Guys, I'm very nervous. I'm scared. I wasn't actually prepared for this. I forgot what my strategy was. I don't... Guys. Hype Hype in the chat. I think the plan here was Rain Dance. Yo, a shiny? Yes, a shiny. Y'all, I'm nervous because for anyone new in this chat, I catch everything in a Pokeball. I will fail a shiny before I catch it in something other than a Pokeball. However, I don't have a team set up to false swipe this thing. So we are going to switch to... Who was it here? Who was it? We're going to switch to Heliolisk. Thunder it. Yeah, Heliolisk. We're going to Thunder it to try to get the paralysis on it, and then we're just gonna start chucking Pokeballs. That is my entire plan right now. Yes, one with the hype emotes. Y'all. I am terrified right now. Just so everyone knows. Y'all. I know this isn't gonna do much of anything. I might try thundering it again if I can, just because I don't want to do too much damage. I don't want to crit to possibly ruin it, because again, I don't have any good moves now. I have zero good moves. I can't false swipe it or anything. Dragon Energy is probably gonna knock me out. Y'all, I'm terrified right now. I am like. Oh, God. I have Thunder Wave, yes, but I can paralyze it with that. I don't remember what. I'm just gonna put Registeel out there. I don't think we're gonna do any more damage to it. I know it's still ridiculously high and its catch rate's insanely not good. We have 140 tries, assuming everything else doesn't go wrong. Y'all. I am terrified right now. That's not good. I'm chucking, Muffle, I'm chucking. Uses Friend Ball, let's all be friends, but it's not a Pokeball then! It needs to be in a Pokeball. It hasn't missed a move from Paralysis yet. This is BS. And like, I don't want to do anything else out of fear. I'm going to try dropping it a little bit more with Charge Beam. And I hope Paralysis, can keep it from... Ah, that did nothing. I know there's probably better ways to do this. You're paralyzed! Stop doing attacks! Fail an attack at some point, please! Swapping Regice. Never bought an Ultra Ball. I catch everything in Pokeballs. It's not a matter of I can't catch it in anything else. Like it didn't do it. It didn't do a thing. Hallelujah. Yo. No! No. Zap Cannon, please. I know these are like, oh, that's much better. That is a much better place. And it was a crit. Oh, we can't do that again. We're at the final health. We can't lower its health anymore. We gotta catch it now. I don't know what my exact strategy is going to be for that. I don't have one really, aside from stay alive. Get it to yellow health. I know I'm stupid for having not done that before I even attempted this. That was a waste of moves. The music stopped. I'm going to go ahead and turn up game audio. That was perfect time for my playlist to finish up. Oh my god, I can't breathe. I am hyperventilating, so the exact opposite, but... no, 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 this is bad. This is not good. Next Pokemon. Oh, this is terrifying, guys. I assume Regirock can body a move or two. I don't even know what healing items I have. Guys, I really meant to set up better for this fight. But I was stupid. I was incredibly stupid. That's more damage than I would like it to do. As a Pokemon I want to kind of stall with. Because here's the thing. I don't know how Cinderace stacks up stat-wise. Cinderace wasn't built as a competitive Pokemon. It's just high level. So I'm going to use Cinderace as kind of a litmus test while I, like... First off, let's check my bag. What do I have? I have revives. I have 3 max revives. Thank you, Hop, for having given me, like, all of those. I don't have a lot here in terms of potions. I have 3 max revives. I can bring back all the Regis and get a couple more moves if Cinderace can stay alive that long. Guys, I am kicking myself because I remember after my first Regidrago stream, I was like, I didn't get it. That's good. I can prep more. Did I prep more? No, because I'm lazy and stupid. And we're paying for it now. Take something to sleep it with next time. I hope there's not a next time. Oh, I can't imagine a next time. Alright, first thing I'm doing with Cinderace is reviving the 3 Regis. I don't know how well Cinderace is going to body anything. I imagine it probably won't. Oh, this paralysis isn't working. Hopgood Halberd. This is the one instance where Hopgood. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this, guys. This is... I'm conflicted, y'all. I'm extremely conflicted. This is honestly the first time that, like... This is legitimately, like, the first time that, like... Oh, I actually, like, am not prepared, or, like... That, oh, I only use Pokeballs. Has ever actually been put to the test. I know I said I was going to revive all 3 times, but I'm greedy. I'm greedy. I gotta gamble. I gotta risk it. And I'm dumb because it's going to break out. Yeah. Don't crit. It crit! I told it not to crit, dang it. But that's just payback for me not having done that. Just stall 70 rounds? Yeah, right. You're paralyzed. Please go in the ball. I know I absolutely got lucky and, like, I did 1 test run on catching a Regidrago and was like, oh, that works. No. Can it not Dragon Claw anymore? That would be incredible. I don't know what it's... I don't know how much, like, PP it has for its moves. Oh, nope. It just has Hammer Arm. That was also a crit. We'll do that. Stall out 95% of the battle. Honestly, like, that's all I do at this point. No. No, 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 no. Please, no. Please, no. Cinderace, yes! This is more stress than I was prepared for today, guys. See, here's part of the problem. I also let the test capture just be like, oh, it crit capped. Like, oh yeah, I forgot I could crit cap. Like I was gonna crit cap immediately. It'd be a miracle if I get this, I know. Because I'm stupid. Don't crit. As long as whatever it does next doesn't crit. Friday Evening Magic. Oh, it's gonna laser. It's gonna hammer arm again, isn't it? I know, Cinderace. You deserve pets. You've stayed alive. But first we gotta get this thing in a ball. Then we can go to a camp. But if Regidrago wants to be nice, no. Oh, guys. Guys, this is terrifying. I was not prepared for this. And, you know, I'm gonna say I'll do something before my next hunt in this, but I probably won't. Cinderace OP, for real. Use a friend ball, it'll be your friend. But I want it in a Pokeball, because I have like 200 plus shinies that are all in Pokeballs. Y'all. Yeah, I knew he was gonna do the Cinderace, yeah! Yes! Cinderace, yes! I don't know, Carl, what's been wrong, J-Teen? Go, Cinderace, go! Oh my god, guys, this is... Guys. Cinderace, honestly, MVP right now. Win or lose, MV frickin' P. The fact that we've gotten like 20 Pokeballs out already is insanity with how poorly this has been going. Dang, and a crit too. I keep feeling like I'm also going to goof up button presses and, like, run. Ah, no. Stop this, Regidrago, you're paralyzed. You can't do these things. I know this is risky. This is risky. It's going to be bad for Cinderace. Ah, it's always been 2 Wiggles. Oh, it does 120? Oh, y'all. That's not good. You know what? I feel bad saying this, but we're going to let Cinderace get KO'd. We're going to switch into one of the others and max revive Cinderace. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling here. It didn't even do anything that time. Horrible time for you to leave, right? Oh my god. It's not staying in the ball! Yeah, animation, whatever. Crit! I have the crit charm! I'm sorry, Cinderace. I'm sorry. And that was a crit, too. It doesn't look different. Is the stress on my face, like, is the stress in my body language not different enough for you? It's a little more. Just hang in there. Tell it. Tell this thing to stay in the frickin' ball. I forget if this did a lot. Yeah, it did a lot. Also, paralysis should do something here. It doesn't feel like it's helping the catch rate or stopping him from actually moving all that much. So I am not a happy camp. We got it! Yes! Yes! Oh, my neighbors are probably going to hate me for yelling. We got it, guys! Hype! Oh my god. Hype! Hype! Yeah, Pog. Also, I don't name them. That's just a thing. We got it, guys! That was the most stressful shiny capture I've had since, like, at least Mewtwo. And even Mewtwo, I was like, I'm set up. I'm fine. I legitimately wasn't sure with that one, guys. How about a preparation on Sri? Oh, that's the wrong button. Don't do that. Oh no, do not turn this system off, you idiot. Save. For the love of all things good. Save. Azelf's gonna be worse than Charmer. Yo, oh my god. You know, I never actually did an Azelf encounter during that. For the meme, is this gonna be shiny too? Use a better ball. No one, no. Thank you for the super chat, though. I appreciate it. Auto update scheduled for now just shuts it off. But thank you, Juan, for the donation, the super chat. I appreciate it. Guys, we got it. We got it. Oh, let's go back to a PC. Let's take a look at this thing. Actually, I already did that. Let's get that double. Heck yeah. I think I just use Blessing. I honestly forget this a little bit, actually. Yeah, let's just fly there. Oh my god, get to the double. We'll see if we can. That'd be awesome. That'd be incredible. This other one though, I am more prepared for. I'm gonna turn the game audio back down, and I am going to put on some more songs. Capture card, 3D cap card do be freezing. Yeah, that was really weird. Yeah, I don't know. It has been like concerningly acting up, and I'm not happy about it. Oh wait, no, I forgot. We just check them here. Can you tell it's been a while since I've like really actually played these games? Oh my gosh, guys, where'd it go? I guess here. Let's look at this thing. Yes. Oh, I'm so hype. Prepare, he said. We'll see. So what, for it to like load? Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like it kind of glitched out there. I'm not sure what happened, but guys, we got the Regidrago. We got some good music for it too. Guys, oh my god. And we got it under like it's over odds, but it's under like 2,000, which is what everyone seemed to be saying. Time for Regieleki. Unfortunately, like you can only get one per save. I would need another save to do that, which theoretically I could do, but it would just be a little bit because I have to play the whole game again. Oh my god, guys, that's... Dude, this is... My heart is pounding from that. That is crazy. Blue Charizard head finally. Now I hope for the shiny Charizard V card. Oh my god. Y'all. I'm honestly just kind of tempted to leave it up on the screen. I'm going to go ahead and do the traditional, like, save several times thing. Now that we've confirmed it's here. Save again. Oh my god. Yeah, like, basically, the way it works is that pattern on the floor you had to enter. You either enter Regielekis or you enter Regidragos, and that's it. That's where it stays. And, like, you only get to use that temple once. Ordering some Pizza Hut, celebrate. You're on curfew? Oh no! Does that mean, I guess pizza's also on curfew then? That's unfortunate. Breathe, I know, I gotta calm down. So I'd like to rest my Pokemon, because I'd also like to rest myself. This isn't helping. Going to pack opening? I would need cards. I don't know about Pokemon cards in like over a year. Become a toy channel? I really should have done something with this. I don't think I've shown you guys. My dad gave me the coolest Lego set for Christmas. I think most people have seen it, but I'm gonna grab part of it just because I can. While we let this encounter run. It'll probably be shiny while I'm off screen. Oh, I hope I don't drop this while holding it to show off because it's exciting and my hands are shaking. But like, I got the Lego NES and y'all, this is the TV from it. Like, this is how big this thing is. It's like, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's like Mario. And what's really cool, I'm sorry, I bumped the mic. Like, there's a little crank on the side, and as you turn the crank, Mario runs through the level. So that would have been really cool, along with building the NES with like a cartridge so that actually like the slot works. It was such a cool and fun set to build. Really cool. I legitimately went out and bought like a side table to put it on. So I can display it. So like that was just the TV part of it. There's a controller, there's an NES, and there's like a stand for the TV. So that was really cool. I wish I had done something with that, but it was really just like relaxing to sit and have that epic Lego moment. Heck yeah. Yeah, no, I grew up around so much Lego. That's real. Dude, the thing was awesome. See the Easter egg on the back of the TV? There's the sticker. I didn't see like a specific Easter egg. Oh, don't drop it again. Don't drop it again. Oh, I dropped my controller, but... Do like this... Yeah, because there's that sticker you put on the back of it, but is there anything on it? I didn't see anything on it. What should we do for the rest of the stream on the Switch, guys? We got like 10 minutes left. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to save again. Also, what the heck? Why is it... It's not playing a whole playlist now. That's so weird. Filter... That's so weird. But yeah, save again. Save progress again. Alright, we have a save that happened right now. I honestly think I'm just going to leave Regidrago up on camera for the rest of the stream. I think that'll be the most like satisfactory thing I can do right now. Because I don't have any other assets ready, and I don't think I'll like be prepped to hunt anything else right now. So we're just gonna leave Regidrago there. Don't stop saving. Yeah, I mean, I had to like make sure the save said right now. It's terrifying, like having to turn the system off for the first time after getting a shiny. Soft lock on saves. Yeah, just permanently saving. Can't do anything else in the game. Or buy better Pokeballs. No. No. Only regular Pokeballs all the time. Run into a random wild Pokemon and challenge my luck. I need another Squavit. I just like let it loose now. Release it. Oh my god. I was very worried I wasn't gonna recognize the shiny. Because I was expecting a little bit like I was expecting less change in the Charizard head and more change in the red body. So I was genuinely expecting like it to have not recognized. I was expecting it to be more like Regice, but oh my god, guys. Yes. Oh man, that was incredibly stressful. I'm so happy to have done it. I'm happy you guys are all here to experience it with me. Is there a max amount of Pokeballs you can have? I don't know. I know you can buy up to 999 at one given moment, which is usually what I would do and then just run through them over the course of like 20 to 50 hunts or so. Usually I try to keep at least 100 on me at any time. Should soft lock myself permanently, yeah. Release everything but Shiny Regidrago and be completely stuck. The new games have made it like, with the removal of HMs, and like HM slaves, like they've pretty much eliminated the entire possibility of that. Of like soft locking yourself. Because that's usually the way that like soft locking was done was by like tricking the game into releasing all of your useful HMs. Caps at 999. Bottom front, gotcha. You have 999 Pokeballs, it creates a new slot and counts again from 1. No, usually it wouldn't do that. Not in like the newer games, it just has like a number associated with it, I think. And I get why they do it from the perspective of like it looks nicer to end it there instead of having to like you can fix the UI that way, but like just let it run to at least 1024. Like fill up the entire like data unit you're using. Let it run out. Let it run a little bit higher. But I know that would also confuse a lot of people that don't do computer stuff a lot and don't just know binary off the top of their head. But guys, I'm so glad we got that. But we'll need to figure out what to hunt next. Dynamax. I haven't done any of the Dynamax raids with people. I know that's like a big one. I still have the idea of wanting to do it with other streamers, like Puffin. So Kanto Kairu does it a little bit. I think he streams at a different time though, usually. I know it's late for him. I know Puffin and I are like close time zone wise, so that works a bit more. Most of the streamers I know have like all taken hiatuses. In older games, the cap was 99 and recount at 1 and continues on and on. Yeah, the older bags worked differently. As you can see from Juan's comment, you have nostalgia glasses on too tight. I mean, it's harder to hit the max now, so like that's the behavior as the max, so it makes sense. Yeah, I don't know how like the game's holding the items in your bag behind the scenes. I know the bag used to be a lot more of just like an unsorted heap of items in a lot of regards, so it made more sense for that to happen. Let it run to 1 million. Come on, Nintendo. Game. Why is this game save files 8 gigabytes? Oh, because every item in your bag has to be able to be 1 million. Wow. That was bad, guys. Like, I'm not even doing 2 encounters, and I still hit the wrong encounter count. 1666 for Drago. He wasn't even that good of an attacker. He just had max HP. He had max HP. That's what the problem was. Bought a lot of Pokeballs just to get Premier Balls. Didn't they finally fix it where you don't have to buy them 10 at a time to get the maximum Premier Ball to Pokeball ratio? Or like, if you buy 90 Pokeballs, it just gives you 9 Premier Balls now? That's a nice little quality feature. Buy revives. I just need to set up the whole team better, Muffle. Run into a random... Oh, yeah, I already read that. Yeah. Accidentally released Drago, yeah. Yo, Ozuna, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Premiere balls are fancy. I honestly probably would have used them if I could get the starters in them. When I initially started making my collection all Pokeballs. But I wanted that consistency. Same price as a Pokeball, basically. Fancy. The fancy way of saying fancy. We'll do a couple more encounters here on Azelf and then finish up for the night. Let's see. It's hard to check YouTube for some streams now. Oh, I thought Puffin was still live because he set up his new reminder. But all right, we'll do 2 more encounters here on Azelf. Azelf will shine. That would be incredible if we got 2 shinies today. But it would be very fitting for one of the legends in USUM to show up like at the end. That's what's always happened to me historically. Heal walls are a joke. I mean, honestly, most of them exist at this point just for you to like customize it. Honestly, like, a Premier Ball is a shiny Pokeball. If I could get all of my shiny Pokemon in Premier Balls and all of my regular Pokemon in Pokeballs, that would be perfect. But you can't. Because I can't get the shiny starters in Premier Balls. So that ruins that, and it's all Pokeballs. That's honestly what it is. 3-4-4-3. We'll do that. We'll do that, JT, and we'll go those extra couple encounters. I'm okay with that. Like, as much as that's not like an even number or anything, it's one of the acceptable numbers. It's a palindrome. And I don't know, the hype's still going. The hype's still going. Y'all, I'm so glad you guys got to be here with me for the incredibly stressful first shiny we found on stream since like June 2019. Like, it's been so long since I found a shiny on stream. I'm so glad you guys are able to be here for it with me. Over odds, but not as terrible as most people have been seeing. I still see, I think Puffin's still going for Eliki. I know Random Tens is still going for Drago at like 4,000 plus. Bald Gamer, he mentioned his went way over odds. Most people are seeing like 2,000 to 4,000 encounters at least for their Reggie Elikis or Dragos. So the fact that we got it under 2,000, I am incredibly happy with. And I'm incredibly happy it stayed in the frickin' ball. Alright, JT, and last encounter for you. How about 3,700? No, I see what you're doing. I see what we're doing. Always want to delay the stream by a few attempts. Now, we're going to go to 3-4-4-3. It's kind of close to the Halo number. 4, 5, 6, 7. If you want to get even some more watch time, maybe even 10k. Yeah, I'll use my whole weekend for this. Alright guys, final encounter of the night. Maybe we can get the 2 shinies. Either way, I am happy. I am happy with the results of today's stream. No shiny Azelf, so we know what at least one of the hunts in the next stream will be. I will work on figuring out what I want to do for the other hunt. I would have loved to have been able to pull out some Game Boy hunting, but like I said, the capture card is having issues. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone that tuned into the stream. Thank you to everyone who came with the raids. A big thank you to Polytoad and to Stream Egg for both of the raids today. I really appreciate those, and thank you all for being here for the first live shiny in over a year on this channel. I am excited. I'm glad we've been getting back into it. And yeah, so I don't know. I have a long weekend, so hopefully we get some more streams in. For anyone new, I don't have a set day schedule, but if I do stream, it is at the times I did today, of 6:30 to 8:30 Eastern Time. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, and I hope you have a good rest of your night, and I hope you have a good weekend. Until next time, take care.